by fans of high-quality entertainment. So my buddy Glenn Kellaway from the basement is going to be visiting this afternoon. And on my other YouTube channel, Canadian Studmuffin, we're finally going to be reviewing what we gave each other. And Glenn gave me Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Cream, Billy Strings, and a kind of King Crimson offshoot, with Robert Fripp. And I gave him 5 CDs, whatever they were, I forget. So please check out our video. It should be posted sometime later today on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. So let's get into the main topic here. About 8 months ago, I posted this worst album ever, and I bought it again. Some of you might know what the album is. And last night, on Close to the Edge's channel on YouTube, with Glenn and Alex and Pat, we ranked our favorite Frank Zappa studio albums. And it was a lot of fun. So if you're a Frank Zappa, even if you're not a Frank Zappa fan and you're interested, please check out the video. I'll have a link below.
The channel you steal all the ideas from?
Oh,
you don't want to come on it?
You know what? One of your viewers actually believed you that
You did.
I didn't. I did not. I didn't. Yeah, one other thing. Some of you know I posted a video a couple days ago. I think it was 10 or 12 perfect albums. And Glenn posted a video, I think within the same hour. And it was albums with one song, one weak song on a really good album. And he was saying on the next video, he's going to do perfect albums. And then he sees my video, and of course, he thinks I saw his video, which I promise I didn't. But, some people are going to think I stole it from Glenn. And I always give credit when I use somebody else's idea. So that was just weird. Even at the start of the video, I was saying that, this is a great idea for Glenn. He'll probably steal it. But I do think I'm psychic, seriously. Or psycho. That's it, I'm psycho.
Rightio. Thanks for that, Larry. Now, Larry, my number 10, be prepared for this, is Kingfish.
Yes. Get out of town. You just did that to cause a trouble.
So this came out in 1984, and I was buying every Frank Zappa album when it would come out in the 70s and the 80s, and it was always, pretty exciting. But this album, and it was 3 vinyl records, it's 2 CDs, it was just so disappointing. I hated it. I didn't even listen to all of it because I just thought it was stupid. And he was kind of, reusing some older songs in the mix too. And so from then, in my mind, I'm thinking, bad album, worst album ever. And I thought that for years. And I did buy it again, as that video states. I think I bought this again, I don't know when, maybe 3-4 years ago. And I tried to listen to it again, but I hated it. So I didn't even listen to all of it then, right? And this has happened with other, not from reading music reviews. That's not really going to do it for me. It's when I know people that I kind of respect, admire, like Pat. And he was even saying, before we did this video, that he was a fan of Kingfish. And it's, as you can see, it's in his top 10 ranking. And and Alex has never heard this. And Glenn, like I said, hates this, just like I do, or did. But that got me to really think, should I give this another chance? I think part of it is the memory of being so peeved, and it was a pricey album to buy back in the day too. And being almost feeling ripped off, right? That it was such a bad album. That's the thought that would linger all of these years, even when I rebought it. I still had that negative feeling in my mind. But Pat got me thinking, I got to give this another chance. And even reading reviews online, I would say a good 70% or more of Frank Zappa fans do not like this. But I listened to it last night, and I wasn't sure if I was going to listen to all of it. I was kind of thinking after maybe 2 or 3 songs, okay, I still hate it. But I kept listening. And like I said, there's 2 CDs. And when the one CD was done, and I realized, you know what? I actually enjoyed that. There were even parts of it that I loved. Is it annoying? Yeah. But I finally understand, what Frank Zappa was trying to do. It's about racism, and, the music industry, I guess, and everything. The way Frank is. And I just wasn't ready to handle it back in 1984. And I'm ready to handle it now. So anyway, I was kind of thinking, okay, do I really need to listen to the second CD? I was going to, put something else on. And then I thought, no, I really actually, I'm not forcing myself to like it. I really enjoyed that disc 1. It's never going to be my favorite Frank Zappa album. Let's get that out of the way. But I enjoyed it. So I put on disc 2. And guess what? I listened to the whole that's right, I said friggin'. I listened to the whole 90, I think it's about 90 minutes long. And I liked it. It is not the worst album in my CD collection. I'll have to find something else. And I will say also, I don't think Glenn Kellaway, seriously, is ever going to be a fan of this. It's just not in his... It's almost like a Broadway play. It's just very... It's Frank Zappa. It's very original, and it's crazy. And it's also funny as F. And Ike Willis does such a great job doing the one character. And there's Terry Bozzio and Dale Bozzio. They're great. Napoleon Murphy Brock. And there is some great music on this too. So, and I'm going to be playing this again in the very near future. I was actually impressed with it. So it just shows you any album you don't like, you never know. You might end up liking it. And before I go, I just wanted to mention, I have now played this album 6 times. And sometime in June, I don't know if it'll be on my channel or some other channel, we're going to, do an in-depth review of this. I just want to say, I love this album. I love it. That's my review. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And, if you're a Frank Zappa fan and you dislike Thingfish, give it another go, unless you're Glenn Kellaway. Like I said, I don't think Glenn would ever warm up to it, but you never know, right? Bye.